So what does it actually take to reach the very top of an industry as tough as hospitality? Today, we're going to break that down by looking at a really unique consulting model that's built around achieving that exact elite status.
Okay, let's just jump right in with the big question. What does it take to join the top 1%? I mean, it's a high bar anywhere, right? But in the hospitality world, with its crazy high stakes and razor-thin margins, man, that is a whole other level of mastery.
And that leads us to this really powerful idea that our source material brings up, this unofficial benchmark, this label that really separates the true experts from, well, everyone else. And this is the key. The 1% label isn't about those big, flashy revenue numbers you always hear about. It's not even about EBITDA. It's all about hitting that £1 million net profit line. That's the cash left over after you've paid the rent, the staff, the suppliers, every single thing. It's the ultimate test of an operator's skim. The whole case study we're looking at today is built right on this foundation. As the source says, Mark Tullk earned that label. And that's not just some snappy marketing line. It's the core of his credibility. It's why people listen. Now, what's really cool is how this expertise was built. This wasn't something learned in a classroom. We're talking about skills that were forged in the trenches, over decades, and across two totally different parts of the world. And this just lays it out so perfectly. On one side, you have the structured corporate world of high-end UK hospitality, mastering profit and loss statements, managing massive teams, the works. And then on the other side, a full decade deep in the unique relationship-driven market of Bali. A completely different beast, right? Navigating everything from villa operations to the local culture and suppliers. Okay, so let's put some numbers on this, because they're pretty staggering. We are talking about a career that spans a total of 35 years. 35 years. That's 3.5 decades dedicated to mastering this craft, watching trends come and go, and learning what actually works. And here it is. This is the result of all that dedication. The number that really seals the deal. We're not just talking about managing a big budget. We're talking about delivering over £1 million in net profit. That's the real proof. That's what gets you a seat in that exclusive 1% club. And that success didn't happen in some tiny little boutique hotel either. This number, 150 plus, shows you the scale we're talking about. He was in command of huge, high-volume venues with teams of over 150 people. I mean, leading a team that big is a whole different ballgame. It's all about systems, culture, and knowing how to delegate. Okay, so you've got all this incredible experience, forged over decades and proven by some serious numbers. But how do you actually package all that up and offer it as a service to clients? Let's take a look at how he structures the whole thing. He organizes his whole consultancy into these 3 distinct layers that all work together. It all starts with the foundation, hospitality excellence. Then you bring in modern technology with AI consulting. And then you get to this 3rd layer, conscious systems, which is really unique. And this part's key. It's about making sure the leader's own mind is as sharp and efficient as their business operations. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. What do these 3 layers actually look like when you break them down into actual services? What's in the toolkit? So this first pillar is the bread and butter. It's all about getting the core business right. We're talking everything from a quick 1-hour operational health check to find where you're leaking money, to a full 4-week profit systems implementation, and even an intense 30-day turnaround for businesses that are really in trouble. The second pillar is all about bringing in modern tech to make things run way smoother. And this isn't some abstract theoretical stuff. It's practical AI tools, from a one-off audit to see where you can use it, to actually building out AI workflows for things like guest messages, all the way to ongoing monthly support to keep it all humming. And then you've got this 3rd pillar, which honestly is what makes this so different. It focuses entirely on the operator's own headspace. There's a clarity mapping session to get rid of all that mental static, and then a half-day founder alignment intensive, which is designed for those owners who are just burning out, running hard, but feeling like they're going nowhere. So you've got this whole menu of services, covering profit, tech, and even your own mindset. It's a lot. So where would a potential client even begin? What's the first step? Well, the entry point is super smart. It's a low-commitment, high-value first step. And the promise is right there on the screen. In just 1 session, you will walk away knowing your 3 biggest profit leaks. Simple as that. It's a quick way to get immediate, tangible value. And the whole process is laid out so there are absolutely no surprises.
It kicks off with a free 15-minute discovery call just to see if there's a good fit. If there is, you move on to that paid health check. From there, you get a clear written proposal outlining everything. And only then, with total transparency, does a formal engagement begin.
Which really brings us to the big takeaway here. This entire case study suggests that being an elite performer today isn't just about the numbers and the systems anymore. It really makes you wonder, is the future of leadership a mix of all three? Profit, process, and personal clarity? This model definitely makes a strong case that the answer is yes.